Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on demand.
My husband is going to be gone on a work trip all next week.
Oh, a girl party.
Girl party! I have no plans. I don't really know what to do with myself. It's going to be really bizarre. I mean, I can think of a few things that I'll do, like...
Why don't you clean the house so it's all clean for him when he...
Always going to say be lazy and not clean anything. But because he's going to be gone all of next week, I was kind of curious, like, what do spouses usually do when their partners go out on a work trip? So I found a list from BuzzFeed, and some of these things that they do, that spouses do, is sleep like a mad person.
Yes.
Which is totally what I'll be doing. I'll sprawl out across the bed, and when he gets back, he'll be like, get out of my space.
Love it.
Drinking in the bath. That sounds lovely. I mean, I do that anyways, but... Never closing the bathroom door. Accurate. The bathroom door will not be closed all of next week.
All right.
And drinking straight out of the carton.
Nobody does that.
Oh, yes, I do.
What are you, 7?
When he's gone, yeah.
You turn into a kid.
Exactly. Yeah, that's just a few of the things that BuzzFeed says people do when their spouses are out of town. So I'll be looking forward to doing all of those things.
So I recently went through this.
Did you?
And I painted.
That's right. So that's right.
I painted the interior of our house because I was like, this is the only time that I'm not going to have kids running around. My wife's not going to be here.
Yes.
I did some painting, and then so they did that one day, and then the next day I just binge watched college basketball.
You know, that sounds like a great time alone. Mm-hmm. Accomplishing something and then being lazy.
If I had a whole week, I don't know, I'd spend one of those days at Diamond Joe playing blackjack.
Ooh, all right, there we go, on my to-do list.
Yeah. Matt comes home, and all of a sudden you've got $10,000 just laying there.
Look at this.
Look what I earned while you were gone. All right, so you asked people on Facebook what they would do.
Yeah. Noelle says eating foods that she loves and he doesn't, watching movies or shows that she loves, he doesn't. Yeah. Great.
So that's what,
I love that.
Like the college basketball thing, from nobody in my house cares about college basketball but me. So it was a junk food day. And yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I get that.
Sandra says enjoying the quiet and then also sometimes cranking the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Cranking our station.
Listen to what you want to listen to.
Tasha says, get another puppy.
Oh, man. That is something you would do.
Ooh, that is a great idea, because I want a dog real bad.
Sorry, I was lonely.
Oh,
we already have 2 cats.
I don't know how this dog got here. Oh, my gosh. And Sherry comments back and says, been there, done that.
With the puppy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
That would start a fight in my house.
Oh, God.
I think if you're going to get a puppy, you got to consult.
I think same, yeah.
All right, open our app right now and chat with us. If your spouse is out of town, what are you doing with your free time?
Tracy says make a mess. It's totally. Like, I'm very clean for the most part. I like dishes being done when I go to bed, but I think next week I might just put it off for a while.
Put it off until the day before he gets home.
Right, exactly.
And then scramble.
Well, probably the day before my mom shows up to hang out with me, so...
Just wait till she gets there. She can help.
Ooh, she'd kill me.
507-281-2400 if you want to call in, or you can open the 106.9 KRLC app and chat with us. Rachel has been holding. Rachel, thank you so much for sending in this article. So she chatted in an article about people that are getting hormone injections. They've got these at-home hormone injections that you can take to lessen the side effects of hangovers.
Interesting.
And she wants to know, is that weird?
I think it's weird.
Would you give yourself a shot before you go out drinking?
So you give it to yourself before you go out drinking.
Yeah, and then apparently you're hangover free, or the hangover is way, way less.
No, not worth it.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, no.
Rachel, would you do it?
Absolutely, yes. As I get older, each and every year my hangovers just get worse and worse.
That is true.
True story.
But I
would still never.
I think most people just get older and more mature and just stop drinking as much.
Well, that's true. You're like, oh, I remember the last time I did this. We're not going to do that again.
At-home hormone injections to avoid hangovers.
Yeah, no.
Seems a little weird to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Open the 106.9 KRLC app for Weirdo Wednesday. What's something that you do that others around you think is kind of weird? Amanda in Byron chatted in. She said she only orders appetizers at restaurants. You go out to eat it with Amanda, she's getting an appetizer.
I don't think that's weird. You think it's weird.
I mean, I think the entree is really good. Like,
for sure. I don't think that's weird because, first of all, a lot of the times, appetizers are so massive.
Yeah,
and
that is
basically
true, right?
a meal in itself. And it's cheaper. So she's being financially savvy.
But the point of an appetizer is to share it with the table.
No. Who does that?
Your face is so funny. Like,
No.
Paws off, boy. These are my cheese curds.
Exactly.
Okay, Weirdo Wednesday. Back to that. Good morning, Natalie. You still have a landline. Is that weird, Carly?
Yeah.
Still have? Why do you still have a landline?
Honestly, I have no idea. I've been contemplating getting rid of it for a while now. It rings constantly, and 90% of the time, it's just annoying telemarketers.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. It's
Right.
it's all the spam calls,
Like
right?
nobody, well, I'm assuming that you're between the age of 25 and 50. Very broad age range.
Yes.
But anybody in that age range is not going to have a landline on purpose. It probably came with the house. And so you probably have a cell phone, and that's how most people contact you. So really, it is going to be all telemarketers.
Uh-huh. Yeah, anybody that wants to get a hold of you knows your cell number.
Right, exactly.
And is going to call that because
Yeah.
they want to get a hold of you.
I definitely, it is kind of strange. It is a little weird, but if you buy a house and there's already a phone in it, I don't know. I guess I might unplug it and leave it hanging.
I mean, you gotta pay for the monthly.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I would definitely unplug it.
Carly's so young. Yeah.
I never had to pay for a landline phone bill before.
You actually gotta work with the phone company.
Yeah, I never paid for it. Sure used landlines a bunch, but I never paid for it.
We thought about it for a split second because we have kids and I want to leave them alone and actually go out with my wife for dinner or whatever. But what if there's an emergency?
Just get a burner.
Yeah, that's what we did. We got one of those talk phones from Walmart. Yes. So we're good to go. Yeah, no,
so
landlines
funny.
are a thing of the past.
Getting your kids a burner phone.
Weirdo Wednesday. What is it about you? Open the 106.9 KRLC app and chat with us.
Have you seen these rumors that Tom Brady's coming back to the NFL?
Yes, I saw maybe Miami Dolphins.
I mean, this wouldn't be surprising, right? It's happened before.
Well, the poor guy, his wife broke his heart.
Well, I mean, she said, you quit the NFL or I'm leaving you. And he said, no, you won't. And she said, oh, yes, I will. Well,
that's the story we hear, right? Who knows what's really happening? Yeah, well, so is he coming back?
Well, so
I love Tom Brady.
This is from Bro Bible.
Okay, that's a reliable source.
They say that he is not coming back. Apparently he posted, I don't know where he posted, but they say he posted saying that anyone who thinks I have time to come back to the NFL has never adopted a 2-month-old kitten for their daughter. Excuse me. I have 2 cats, and I can tell you, you can leave them for a while, and they'll be fine.
All right, Tom Brady being silly.
Oh, my God.
He's not coming back, and everybody's like, oh, thank God, I'm so sick of that guy. But I guarantee every single Minnesota Vikings fan listening right now, if he said, I'm coming back and I'm coming to the Vikings, everybody would be like, oh, I need a number 12 jersey.
We would lose our minds.
Yes.
I mean, you can't deny that he is incredibly talented, but it is quite annoying, no matter who it is, when they're like, I'm going to retire. Actually, just kidding.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to retire. Actually, just kidding.
He's kind of worn out. He's been here around for 25 years or whatever. It's like, okay.
Yeah. You're great and all, but it's time to go.
Go play with your kitten.
I've got a list of the best breakfast restaurants in Rochester.
Ooh, Brothers Bar and Grill, Grandma's Kitchen.
Both are on here.
Okay.
We've also got Roosters 2, 5 West, Canadian Honker. That's just a few of them, so you could check out that whole list on our app.
When you go out for breakfast, do you look for light and fluffy and fancy and something for your Instagram? Or do you look for, give me the grease?
I think it depends on the day, really.
If I'm going out for breakfast, it's give me the heavy, greasy.
You're a greasy guy, yeah. We've got a new ice cream restaurant in downtown Rochester. It opened up in the old Potbelly's location called Fuzzy's Italian Ice. If that name is familiar, that's because they have been at the night market in the past. We have a winter storm watch issued for southeast Minnesota.
How much snow are they saying now? They're backing off.
They are backing off a little bit, but they're saying that we have a high chance of getting 6 inches or more of snow. So keep an eye on that on our app. And finally, we have a Minnesota baker who is on national television right now. She is on the show Spring Baking Championship. Her name is Jai, so she's competing on the Food Network right now. The first episode was on Monday. She did not get eliminated.
Well, that's good.
Which is great. I won't tell you who got eliminated in case you want to get caught up, but very exciting.
That is pretty cool. You can check out more on the show and the baker and get more local news right now on the 106.9 KROC app. So one of our listeners chatted in with us a little bit ago, Amanda in Byron, and told us she only orders appetizers at restaurants. When she goes out to eat, she only gets the appetizer.
I think that's smart. Financially savvy.
Which made me wonder, like, what's the most popular appetizer out there? And we're going to build our Mount Rushmore of appetizers. Carly, do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
You can go first.
All right, I have a couple honorable mentions.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Shout out to cheese curds and spinach artichoke dip. I love you both.
Ooh, yes.
Spinach artichoke dip would be on my Mount Rushmore, but it's so hard to, like, keep it out of your teeth. I hardly
That's
ever
fair.
order it.
That's fair, yeah.
But it is so good.
Yep.
All right, so on my Mount Rushmore of appetizers.
Yes.
This is kind of cheating, but not really.
Okay.
Bloomin' onion / onion rings.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing.
The bloomin' onion is really good.
I've never had one.
Oh my gosh, you get that with like a big 32-ounce beer and you're good to go.
Gosh.
Egg rolls.
Mm-hmm. Those are good.
Bread. Bread is a boring one, right? But if you go to certain places like Texas Roadhouse, they got the special honey butter that comes with it.
True. Yeah, if there's something special to them. Or if it's just like really good bread.
And my final appetizer on my Mount Rushmore
Yes.
of appetizers is chips and salsa.
God, you're so boring.
Okay.
Like, I totally get it. Because, like, if you
They're
go to
legendary appetizers.
if you go to a place that has super fresh chips,
Yeah. Really good, right?
super good.
Keep them coming.
Especially when you get good guak too.
Yeah, you always got to pay for the guac, so I'm always like, just keep the free salsa coming.
I know.
All right, what is on your Mount Rushmore of appetizers?
So I went super specific.
Okay.
All but one of mine are specific to a Rochester restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I've got the buffalo cauliflower at the Tap House that
Really
we talked
good.
about. So good. I had it for the first time on Friday, and I was like, oh.
I think
Life-changing.
You would have had that at our Christmas party, but it went so fast. They sort of said
Really?
yeah, we had it at our table.
Oh my gosh.
And immediately it was gone.
Yeah, it's so good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was just placed right in front of me and our sales manager, and we were just like,
Yeah, don't tell
chowing down.
anybody.
Yeah, we're just not gonna pass this around. I also have. You're gonna laugh at this. It's this spicy tofu with white rice from Thai Pop. So good.
Okay.
So good.
All right.
The beef dumplings at first meeting.
Okay.
Those are so good.
Yep.
And then I just have sampler platters in general because I like
That's
being
cheating.
able to try
Yeah.
everything. You know, sometimes if there's a bunch that I like that I'm interested in and they have a sampler option, there you go.
Back in my bachelor days, so we
Yes.
talked to Amanda and Byron that only orders appetizers. There were
Right.
times when I would just order the appetizer sampler.
100%.
It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I get that to go? Because I'm embarrassed. And I'm just going to eat all of this by myself. Here's 12,000 calories.
You get a couple beers, you get the appetizer sampler platter, you're good to go.
All right, who has the best appetizer in town? Open the 106.9 KROC app and chat with us right now.
Dunken and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.